Welcome to the Every Word is Gross podcast.
When you're here, you're family, which is a word that we think is pretty gross.
Now, on to the episode.
Oh man.
I feel you. This is a tired day.
Yeah.
I think it's the 90 degrees. I was outside all morning.
Oh yeah. I wasn't all morning. A little bit, but that was like from 7 to 9, so it didn't really get hot.
No, actually I was cold at 7. I was like,
bit.
I might need a jacket. A light jacket.
A light jacket. It's not April.
It's all you need, 14.
It was at 14.
But still, all you need is a light jacket. No, when I woke up this morning, my alarm went off at like 6:15, and I was like, nope, I don't want to be awake right now, and I was, and I had to be, so whatever.
I randomly got up this morning, so I worked a closing shift like I always do. Ended at 1 a.m. Getting the bus home, I'm back home at around 2-ish. And I had made plans with some friends to go to one of the parks today. So I was like, okay, I'll tough it out. Just set my alarm, wake up at 8, get ready to go with them because they had work in the evening, but they were like, oh, but we'll still go with you. And so for whatever reason, my body just woke up at 6:30 today, which I can't quite explain. What?
I don't love that for you.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. So we're for the Fram, we are FaceTiming Jake, and there was a
little blip.
Oh,
What is that?
my phone's on the beta of iOS 17, and I think there's something
I'm putting
where
my pinky up
like
for
you can I don't know. There's some like
but it
weird
happened
iOS.
on his phone too.
I saw
Yeah,
it
did
on
it?
my
On his
screen. So
he
if
saw it.
Boo.
Maybe go up or
Hooray!
I don't.
Was
know.
it a word we said?
Was it a thumbs down? I was talking about a bummer
It was
thing.
a thumbs down. Yeah.
We say I love
That
that.
was weird.
Man,
Nothing happened.
just things changing and
say
whatever.
I hate.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! What if that happens every time an episode I say I hate that?
And then it just does a
Because
thumbs
you know
down.
how much I say that. I don't like it.
Oh man.
Whatever.
Oh, well, I mean, welcome, Fram, to Every Word is Gross. My name is Cameron.
My name's Jake.
And my name is Sarah.
Yes, and we're excited. Episode 12.
This is episode 12.
We've made.
Are there even that many gross words?
Yes,
There are aplenty.
So
Words aplenty.
we have an email. It's ewigpod@gmail.com, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's nice.
yeah,
This
and
is news to me.
yes, and Jake, somehow your list of words is accessible.
Is it because it's associated with your drive?
Or something, yeah. I don't know exactly what it is, but I didn't look. But I did see that you have a lot of words. Like, I opened it up and just scrolled quickly, and I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of
I've
words.
got a couple. I'm locked, stocked, and ready for action.
So
Yeah.
basically, we could just have innumerable seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seasons galore.
We're going to do
That's
it.
mine. You can't have it.
We're going to do it. Speaking of seasons and things that we're going to do, we have a bracket, I believe.
Yes.
We're going to create
Oh, it's on my
with
notebook.
our
Hold on, I'll be
first...
back.
Okay, yeah, Jake's
Jake
getting
has
his notebook.
left the building.
Yep, and we have a tournament bracket that we are going to
Head to
probably
head some of these
head to
words,
head,
right?
probably on social media, probably on our
That
Insta.
would make the most sense.
Probably on our
to me.
Insta, and as soon as episode 12 publishes, we will start this bracket, and we'll keep you guys updated on the progress and where the standings are at.
We're
and
gonna
everything
have
like
to have
that.
you guys voting,
Yes, absolutely. It will
helping
be
us pick the grossest of the grossest words.
It'll be listener voted. So you guys get to choose. The winner, I don't even know. It'll just become our first bracket winner word. Yeah,
Basically.
Maybe,
far as I can
maybe
tell,
we'll
yeah.
do something.
I've
We
made
have a little
it.
bit of time to figure it out.
I've made an entire Google Docs, or excuse me, Google Excel spreadsheet to figure out this ranking system for
Awesome.
seeding our words. Yeah.
I love it.
That's amazing. All right. So you have the rankings right now?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
So there are 3 words that we did not rate. It was the first episode before we had a rating system.
Episode. That's right.
We didn't rate them?
No,
did
because we
not.
came up with that in the second episode.
Do we rate them now?
That's what I was just
I think
going
we
to
should.
say.
Yeah.
What were the words?
All right. So our first word, Sarah.
I remember mine.
Sarah had the word throat.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
did.
That's right.
It's vile, you guys. It's vile. Throughout.
I remember mine. Mine was churn.
Uh-huh.
It churns in your
It
throat.
churns.
And my
Yes.
word, I'm going to get up again because I have something to show you guys. Listeners,
Oh, goodness.
I'm not
will see
excited.
this clearly,
This
but I'm
is-
sure we can throw it up on the socials. My
This
word
is show and
was
tell. I love it.
squish.
Oh my gosh. Where did you get that?
Okay,
From-
so Jake just showed us. Is it
it a
t-
hoodie?
Is it a hoodie? A t-shirt?
It's a t-shirt, yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it says squish.
It does say squish. Shout out to my good cousin Ethan who sent me that.
Oh.
No way.
Shout out Ethan. Way to go.
Yes.
Way to go.
I don't know what noise I just made, so
That's fine.
if you could
Don't worry
erase
about
that,
it.
that'd be great. Thank you.
I mean, I could, but I won't. So, okay. So we gotta rate our words. Man, churn.
I remember that being very icky.
I'm gonna go vile.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting with vile. It's not a vomit sound for me, but
No.
it's bad. It's so bad. So I'm giving it a vile.
I also will give it a vile.
Churn. Yeah, it feels vile to me.
Yeah.
That's like a triple vile.
Triple vile.
That's straight up evil
It's
at that point.
It's the villain rating.
It is.
Jake, squish. We gotta rate yours. What do you give your squish word?
I'm floating between I think disgusting. I'm gonna say disgusting.
You know what? I was also thinking disgusting. And I'm not just saying what you guys are saying. Okay.
No.
These are my own thoughts.
No.
Yeah, no.
No. Squish. Squish. Squish.
It's kind of funny the way you say it.
Squish.
Like, it makes me think of an ant. Squish.
Yeah, I'm going pretty gross. I'm
Pretty
going
gross.
pretty
Fresh
gross.
out.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so my word of throat
Rat.
Oh,
still just sounds super barf sounds to me. And I'm going to barf sound that one. Throat.
oh,
There you go.
I did not need that in my ear.
Well, now you better rate it accordingly.
Yeah, you get her in your ears this time. For 10 episodes, I had it.
You're
Now it's your turn.
It's the worst.
When we can actually have an audio interface that has 3 microphone inputs.
Was it only
gonna be great.
5 episodes?
No, 10.
10.
He said he only showed 5 fingers, but it was 10.
Oh, I thought you said 5.
No, I
I
said
was
10.
like, you were here.
Mm-hmm.
You just, he was so disgusted by it that he blocked out the last half of his time. I can't stand it anymore.
Throat. Vile. That's bad. It's just
It's
bad.
very bad,
It's,
especially when I do that. You want me to do it again?
yeah, I might jump up.
Throat.
Oh, yep. Barf sound. I'm going up. I'm going up.
Yay, yay.
Barf.
You
barf
guys,
sound
I'm
for
not
me.
sure I've ever received a triple barf sound.
Well-
I'm just saying that right now before Jake puts his rating out there.
And you
Wow,
never
peer pressure.
will, because it's vile.
You're so withholding. Has anyone ever told you that?
Did we have we only had one
2.
super vomit, or we?
No, we've had
Have
two.
we
I
had
think
two?
you
What
both
was-
have got a super
Gunk
vomit.
and Fester.
Which one was yours?
Fester and what?
Gunk,
gunk?
and Fester.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
that's
each
wrong.
have had a super vomit.
Mm-hmm. And he
Actually,
just
no,
vile.
I won't be contrarian. I do think it's a barf sound word, throat.
Yeah.
Especially
Thank you.
There you go.
for how common of a thing it is that we just have
Yes.
this terribly gross word.
And you all have one.
That's
Does that make you feel good
that's
to
the
know? You're
grossest
just
thing of
carrying that
all.
around with you.
I-
Yes.
I don't like
There's a
it.
puke
Yes.
sound word within all of us.
It should make you feel good to know also that that is where vomit actually comes from.
That's wrong.
Therefore, I win.
Mm.
Icky.
Oh man.
Icky. Okay,
That is super
so I've got
icky.
scores
Retroactive first super
for
vomit.
those. Yes.
Yeah,
Word.
I can't believe I got a super vomit, you guys.
Way to go.
And if you do retroactive it, is that the right word? Retroactivate that voting? Wow.
It would be
Whoa.
the first
Then
one.
it was technically the first.
Technically, it's the first. I
You
could,
know how I love being the first.
I can concede that, but in true chronological order,
Yeah,
mine was first.
it was.
But-
But I don't think anyone will view it that way when they see the bracket.
No, probably not. But anyway,
Anywho,
so
Anyways, we have some new words for you today, though,
we
right?
do. Do you want to kind of quickly go over what the bracket will look like kind of what the before we move on?
yeah. So basically, it's similar to just a March Madness bracket. Like on one side, we've just got 32 words, so we've done 11 episodes thus far, which means we have 33. I'm gonna drop the lowest of the low score. That word doesn't even qualify. Then we got
What word was it?
What word was it?
I
you
haven't
remember?
looked back on
Okay.
episode 11 yet. I don't have the scores on my spreadsheet, but
He has a spreadsheet and
believe-
everything.
Yeah, he has a
it's either
spreadsheet.
going to be bulbous
it.
or ambiguity that does not make it.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's shocking to me. But
Yeah,
yeah,
because those both sound really icky right now.
bulbous.
Bulbous and
That was-
ambiguity.
that was episode 10.
How do you even remember that?
the dark episode?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I feel like that should be the name of it too, because I'm not sure it's been named yet.
No, it hasn't, and that's
the dark.
That's the next episode.
That is
That's
the next
this
episode.
upcoming week's pod episode.
Release,
The dark.
yeah.
I call the name dark episode.
Okay.
Dark
Then
episode.
you don't even have to wait around for me. I'll just make that cover and it'll be
Great.
disgusting.
Yikes.
Mm.
I'm just gonna make it just a black screen.
With like just a little tiny
very-
lighter
yeah, a very
silhouette
faint. Yeah.
of a mouth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or just a pile of vomit. I don't know.
Oh,
Or just a pile of vomit. I always love having
Maybe
that
like a
option
little
on
poop.
the table.
A little poop in the corner. Put a little poop in the corner of the picture.
oh man,
The dark episode.
nice. Okay, so we're gonna take our rankings, and that'll be the seeds for the words for the
Yes.
bracket.
I
and
still
then-
don't like that. I get the term now. I know you guys explained it to me, but the seeds. I'm gonna take the seeds.
It's true. It's true. It's weird.
You guys are rather seedy.
CD.
Mm. Can I buy that word?
You can. You have like 3 words
know.
right now.
Oh.
Jake, I'm supposed to buy a word from you. It did it again.
My phone did it again. It did
It's
it
It
you. It
doesn't
again.
want you
comes
to buy
down
that
you
word.
specifically.
Why does it always do? I don't know. Anyway,
No, I think it was on me the last time.
No,
I think it was
on-
over me.
I think it was over me. Anyway, getting distracted by new iPhone features. Great, and then yeah, we'll put it on Instagram for you guys to vote. We'll put the full bracket up
Yay.
there probably day 1, and then start with like the 1 and the 16, and kind of go from there and all that stuff. So it's gonna be great.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm very
We might
excited.
I'm
we
excited to
could
see.
each give our own, fill out our brackets ourselves. See
Yes,
where our
yeah, we
tournament
need a-
winner word is.
Yep. Yeah, and then we need to give people their opportunity to fill out their bracket
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll figure out how to do that, and we'll make sure on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Um
I also just want to shout out to the people who have been listening.
yeah.
There's a lot of people right now, and it's been so much fun. But
Yeah.
specifically, just the people that love to send us. I love when we get like quotes
Mhm.
sent back to us, or that you'll find memes or something that remind you of an episode and you send it our
Mhm.
way,
Yeah.
it brings so much joy to us.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So make sure tag us EWIG pod.
Yeah. Also, if
Thanks.
you want to send us your own pronounce around
Oh yes.
of our words,
Yes.
we would love to repost those on our stories. So
Mhm.
after you've listened to an episode, make a story and pronounce the words yourself. Do your own pronounce around, and
Yep.
we'd love to
We'd
hear
love to hear it.
how gross you can say the words.
No, absolutely.
Maybe we would hate to hear it, but in the best kind of way. We'd love to hate it.
Yep. We want you to participate, Fram. So
Participate.
yep, absolutely.
Don't just tell us we loved it.
Mhm.
Be part of it.
Yep, absolutely.
On the note of appreciating people who listen, my dear cousin Daniel has been listening, and he frequently texts me as he listens, like a play-by-play. It's hilarious.
I love
For
that.
one thing, he recently listened to, what episode was that? I don't know the episode number. Actually, I do know the episode number because I have a spreadsheet. Doy. Episode 7 when Sarah
so
picked
organized.
Cloyster. He was he is a Pokemon fan, and he was fuming because apparently Cloyster is a Pokemon, and we never
is a
realized
Pokemon.
that at any point.
No,
Which
it's
is
true.
embarrassing when, I mean, you guys have suffered through my son's wanting to show you all 400 to 500 of his cards,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Which I
yes.
think he has more now, and yeah, you're right.
How he
That's
ever got that many cards is shocking to me.
You know, I think it's all the other people who have said, hey, you know what's weird? Collecting a bunch of cards I can't really do anything with. Here you go, kid. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
how he gets
That's
them.
fair.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, some people still play it and like collect it or whatever, but a lot of people don't.
I had Pokemon cards when I was a kid, but I had maybe 50.
Yeah, and I personally would like to know where he's getting them because he does kind of just like, they do just kind of like show up in my house. And I think, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Did you steal these? No, I think he didn't.
Probably not.
Or that's just me being blissfully unaware, but
No.
I digress.
But the other funny thing that my cousin Daniel texted me as he was listening, he sent me this. I just have to read it to you. English language has always been an atrocity. I just never examined it closely enough to hate it as much as I do now. To which I said, job done. Thank you. Have a good night.
That I don't even know if we need to make more episodes. That we've accomplished the goal.
Yeah.
We're ruining
We've
the
made it.
English language one word or 3 words at a
3
time,
words at a time.
actually.
For
I mean,
all.
realistically.
3 words at a time.
3 words at a time.
Here
Speaking
to
of
ruin
words.
your day.
Speaking of words, I think we should get into
Let's do
I think
today's
it's time to
words,
crack in.
which
Who goes first?
episode 12, I believe it would be Sarah, right?
Yes. Because I went first last time,
Is it?
did I not?
I
If
believe
you did, yes.
because
then it would be
it's-
my episode.
yeah, 10, which I started the dark episode. You started 11, and so
Ha ha.
Ah.
huzzah!
Well, gentlemen.
Oh boy. She did brag to me before we started the call that this was going to be a gross word. So expectations
This
are high.
was another one that just came up.
It just came up.
Like recently within
Okay.
the week that it was said, and I thought that is my word the next time we record.
'Kay.
Which was okay, so it was maybe like 2 weeks ago. But I've been thinking about it and I've been thinking about it. Here's the thing. I am shooting here for my second
Oh,
super barf,
she gets
okay?
she gets one retroactively, and now she's all big
Yeah, I
in the
know.
britches.
I know. Here I am. I've already got it under my
She
belt.
says,
I'm
I
already a
was technically the
champion.
first super vomit, so now I'm gonna be the first to have 2.
Maybe, gents.
Okay.
Here is the word.
you're setting it
All right.
setting it up pretty high.
I know. Now I feel like maybe it's not that good. Well, you never know until you try, and maybe like Icarus, I might fly a bit too close to the sun. But
Your
my
wax wings
word
might melt.
is bunion.
Bunyan.
The plural being bunions.
Ooh,
And here's the thing.
bunion.
This is no dig at anyone who has and suffers through bunions, because I realize there's not a lot people can do about that, and it
No.
sucks when you have them.
True.
So it's not that the people who have them are gross. The word bunion and saying I have bunions is something
I think
that deeply upsets me.
The adjective is worse. Bunyony.
Her feet were buniony. So on Urban Dictionary, it does have the accurate description, at least for the first one, of what a bunion is, which
Okay.
is just like, I don't know if it's an actual, what it is,
Is
if
it
it's a
kind
growth
of-
on your bone.
Is it a growth? Okay.
It's not on the outside of your foot, though, which growing up, you know, bunions were on par for me with like corns and warts because I did not realize it was
Yeah.
just like their toe getting so pushed in or bent or something that they would develop like a, I don't know if it's like a calcium buildup or something, but it kind of messes up their feet and they're painful and it's actually
Oh, for
very
sure.
unfortunate when people have that. But growing up, I definitely thought like, oh, I have bunions. I'm thinking, okay, funyuns, onions, all things that upset me. And it's and then they're associated with your feet. Like there is almost maybe like one or two worse associations, but feet are they're not great. In fact, as I was thinking about this word this morning, I almost picked the word feet
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
a bad word.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, again, I associate that all sorts of things that are icky, like corns. So many, just it's bad. Okay, it's not a
Bunions.
great word. It almost sounds like you should be having a good time, and you're not.
Well, because
How do you spell bun?
BUNYUN.
Ooh, the yun.
I don't like that spelling. Bunions.
Bunyan. yeah. So what I was saying though is in Urban Dictionary, the description of it is correct, but the example is horrible and it upset me again. It says, one second, I've got my computer turned off. Bunion, a giant lump on someone's foot. This says that they're permanent and will never be removed, but I don't actually think that's true. I think you can actually have your bunion, but it's obviously painful.
It's
and
probably
It's
painful
a
and
difficult
it's
surgery,
a
I think. I don't know.
Difficult surgery and recovery.
I'm not a surgeon,
Probably.
but I'm not. Is it a podiatrist? I'm not a podiatrist.
I don't know if podiatrists would do the surgery.
Who knows? But the example is Mike says, "What's that thing on your foot, Cody?" And Cody says, "It's my bunion. Wanna touch it?"
Oh.
And also, you could get the bunion mug,
The bunion mug?
just in case anyone was wondering. You can get the
you
bunion mug.
were the only one wondering, because I don't know how many times we have to explain it, Sarah, but you can get any of these words on a mug.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just letting people. I'm reminding them. Don't not get the bunion mug.
Okay.
Are we increasing the economic value of custom made
Of
mugs?
Urban Dictionary's word mugs. Whoever's drop shipping those babies is making a mint on the mayonnaise mug.
They're getting them up there.
Yeah. So, anyways, that is my addition for you. When I look at the word, it's just
The yun.
No.
It's the yun.
It's
And it's
the yun.
It's also close. It's almost the word onion, which I do.
Yeah.
I do like onions. I like them in
I
a
do too.
flavorful dish. But it makes me think that bunions might also be something that you eat, but then you think, no way, that's
Feet.
gross. I don't want to eat a bunion. That's nasty.
Foot growth. It's a foot growth.
It's an onion on your foot. What is that old? Is it a wives' tale? Like when you're sick, you like rub onions on your feet.
That's
like,
gotta be a wives' tale.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you should try it. Maybe you'll grow bunions.
I don't want to grow a bunion.
I mean, fine if you're gonna be that way.
But it also, like the spelling, I'm looking at it on Sarah's computer.
Don't look at my computer.
It's so close to bunny. And so I like
It does spell bunny with an extra U.
Bunyan.
Bunyan. Bunyan. Ooh.
Bunyan.
Onion.
Bunions.
That's gross.
Yeah, guys, I don't like it.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's
This
that's
one
wrong.
says, the second definition says, bunions. When something is trash, stinks, and or garbage. Bruh, Jones played his music at work today. Man, that was bunions.
That's wrong.
And you can also get the bunions mug.
Great.
It reminded me
Oh my
on that
goodness.
one.
You know, sometimes I feel like these Urban Dictionary definitions are things that people are really just trying to be a phrase that they get their friends to, like, they're trying to get it to catch on. They're
Yes.
like, no, guys,
You
look, it's
mean
an
like-
Urban Dictionary. This is a thing.
Like on Mean Girls, when they're like, that's so fetch. It's not going to be a thing.
yeah.
It'll
Like,
never be a
who
thing.
is calling
Yeah.
anything bunions other than an actual bunion?
I've never heard someone call something
Man,
other than a
that's
bunion
bunions.
a bunions.
Yeah.
However, if we can,
We might start doing it though, just
we-
because I feel like
we
now we
might.
have to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that's bunions.
Now we have to. Man, that's the bunions.
Oh man.
Like saying it's the pits. Man, that's just the
Just
bunions.
the bunions in it.
It's just the bunions.
Oh
isn't it?
man. All right. Man, it's been a little while. Who rates it first?
I think you do.
I think
Yeah.
I do.
Mm.
Okay. Bunions.
I kind of hate that we've said it this many times.
Bunions. I'm getting.
It's like a nasty chip.
Just continues. Let me mull it over
Uh,
one more time. Bunions.
You have a fresh bag of bunions.
If onions
I was
already
going-
smell bad, can you imagine what a bunion smells like? It's gotta be awful.
Oh man.
I do not want to see
I
a
was
fresh
also
bag of bunions.
Going
Is
for.
that a bunion in your shoe?
I
Or...
was-
Never mind, I'm not
I was-
going there. I love.
I don't
get Jake. I got him.
I don't even know where you're going with that.
Really?
I mean, I do, but at the same time.
But really?
Is that
But
a bunion in
no.
your shoe? Yes. What did you think it was?
Can I want to touch it?
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Yuck.
Yuck.
that it's. I'm going vile.
That's pretty. That's
but-
good.
Bunion. Mm.
It's not a super barf, but man, I'll take it.
No,
I'll take the
it's.
vile.
I'm sorry, it's not. It's not a vomit sound for
The
me.
more
but
you
it's-
say it, I wasn't. When you say it, I don't like it. When I was saying it in my head all week, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Bleh,
Oh yeah.
bleh."
Wait, how did you hear this word?
I actually know people that have bunions,
Okay.
and sometimes they'll just be like, "Oh, these are killing my bunions," and I'm
Oh.
like, "Bah." Like you're not gross, but that's just gross sounding.
Yeah. Oh, it
Ew.
is. Yeah, it
Bah.
is. It is. All right, Jake.
I'm gonna give it pretty
What's
gross.
your rating? Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe
Mhm.
if
A
if
pretty
I'd ever actually
gross.
seen a real bunion IRL, I may have a different opinion on it. But as it
You
as it
should
stands,
type it in. Look them up.
I'm not
know.
doing that.
It's really not a bunion. Isn't actually gross in and of itself. It just looks painful.
Ugh.
It's
Mm.
like if you see a foot, the big toe is like turned in so much that the little like side of your bone right here on your foot is like bulging out.
Oh.
see, that's what I mean. Though.
So their foot, it's not like a growth that you could see like a wart or anything. It's
Oh.
literally the inside of their foot.
Well,
Huh.
it's
Yeah.
just like you said. Like I'm not saying anyone with bunions is necessarily
Yeah,
gross, but like feet to me are already inherently like the human body is a very strange thing. Feet already
Yeah.
pretty gross. I especially walking around in Florida when after it rains, I take my shoes off after I work and it smells terrible.
Ugh.
Feet are gross.
Yeah.
Deformed feet
Yeah.
can't be any better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They can't be better.
No.
Or maybe they're beautiful.
Yeah. Chinese.
Just putting that out there.
The Chinese foot binding. Have you
Ugh.
heard of
Oh, that's
that
terrible.
I've
ancient
heard of it,
tradition?
but I've never seen their
Yeah.
feet
no,
post
it's,
binding.
It's bad. It's bad. Like because it's basically like a little bit of heel, and then their foot just goes up like
Blech.
right past their ankle, and then just straight back down, and then just
Terrible.
It's
terrible.
it's
Ew.
bad.
Terrible.
It's bad. I'm glad that practice is pretty much over. So
I'm not a foot fan myself.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll probably, to me, I rate that disgusting,
Mm-hmm.
which is funny because I was going for, what did I say?
super vomit.
Super vomit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even rate it that.
No.
Yeah, it's just
Bad.
kind of an icky word though. Like I don't want any part that is associated with a body or my body to be called a bunion,
No. Yeah.
especially the yun. Bunyan.
Yeah. Or if you mispronounce it, bunyan.
That is true. Bunyan.
All right.
Bunyan.
I think it's my
No.
turn.
Tell us.
All right.
Regale us with
All right.
your disgusting words.
Yeah. I just gonna give it to you.
Give me.
Why does it keep doing that? That's so
It
weird.
doesn't
Yeah,
like
my
it when
phone.
you say, I'm just going to give it to you.
That's fair.
It thumbs him down for that one.
All right, here we go. People.
I don't. Here's the thing.
Sorry. Was that
People.
Was that people? Like we are people?
It's
or
people.
Like peephole?
Or was
Yeah.
it-
Like
I
No.
heard
hole you peep through.
peephole, and
No.
I did not enjoy that.
Nope, people. It's the one word.
or
It's-
like
yeah.
peephole.
So-
like a pole
No,
that you
it's
never mind.
People.
It's not that. It's not that, Jake. It's not that.
People. So the thing about that word that I don't like is
Yeah.
the spelling. Why is there an O in that word, and we're not saying it doesn't say pull. It says pull.
People.
People. People.
People.
That's a different language.
It is, but it's how you should be pronouncing it.
People.
Yeah. People.
Pupil.
People.
Pupil.
Yeah.
That's probably where pupil.
Pupil?
No, that's a different
No,
word.
I think it's different. I think it's different
That's a
etymology.
different word.
Which also
dumbhead.
I haven't looked it up in Urban Dictionary.
Praise the sun was looked
Um,
up in Urban Dictionary, though. Good job for you.
I didn't do that.
You didn't?
No.
Well, that's not what your computer says. Oh,
I like this first
I
one.
like that
People,
one.
if you don't know what they are, I suggest you get out more.
Yeah, fair enough.
Me too.
And then,
you can get
uh,
the people mug.
oh, guys, a Mother Teresa quote. This is what we needed. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. Aw.
I'll think about it.
Okay, great.
Forgive them anyway.
man.
Because they're even though they're self-centered. Yeah,
Why?
but what's
Because
in
they're
it for me?
people.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, I with this one, I think because I think last episode I did company, which was another word that you kind of would use. It's kind of around. This is another one of those that I kind of am like, it's a fairly common word that people say, and I just said it.
Peep hole.
No. Wrong. Bad. Don't
Which
Wrong.
you know?
It's
Do you
the-
know
that's-
who uses a peephole?
Yes.
People. With their peepers. So you're welcome.
Oh, the people.
I'ma just
the
take a
people,
peep
people,
here.
people.
Are you a peephole pleaser? I don't like it. I take it
No.
back.
Mm-mm.
Wrong.
I take it
That's
Wrong.
dangerous
All
territory.
wrong.
Guys, I took it back. You have to pretend like I didn't say it.
Okay, fine, but
That would be like the creepiest way to say someone just like looks good. Oh, you're a peephole pleaser today. Because like if you're just
Why are you thinking of it like that?
well, because it's
Oh.
like you look out your people, you're seeing who's there, and it's like, oh, they're looking good. That was a good trip to
Pleasing
my
me.
peephole.
Nope.
no,
Take that
that's
back, too.
all wrong. That's
Guys,
all wrong.
I'm so mother. I'm sorry.
People.
Apologize.
People.
General.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
People.
sorry for how they
Why
heard
did you
it.
say
Come
this word?
together.
Because it's gross.
People,
Go
people,
grab the phone charger real
please.
quick, I'll be back.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Again,
is
Jake
this
has left the building.
Is this the third time he's left?
He doesn't like us as much as he used to. Remember when he used to not leave? There was a point where he didn't leave as much.
He can still hear you because he has his
You
AirPod.
don't know if he can hear me.
I'm pretty sure.
You don't know. Also, it might just be a grand surprise when he hears this episode released.
Man,
We'll never know. There's no way to find out.
We will never know if he has an AirPod in his.
We can
there was
never
also just
know.
a time when I didn't live in a different state, and all of my things were in one place.
That's fair.
I feel like that could happen there too.
You might
I mean,
be
it
hearing
could.
thunder on my mic. We just got a big clap of thunder.
Nice.
I
For those of you who
didn't hear
didn't
it.
know, we
I'm
get a lot of thunder
disappointed.
showers in the
Yes.
summer in Florida. It's very exciting. It's less cool when
Are
you have
you
to
over
work
it yet?
outside during it.
Yeah. Are you over it yet?
Completely.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's
fair.
not too bad.
Not as cool as it
'cause,
used
like,
to be.
when we go into specific weather protocols to keep people safe, to keep the workers safe when we do have thunder and lightning. So it's not so bad, but it is kind of like, oh, yep, here she is again. Big old clap of thunder.
Ha-
Thor's making his way
Has
through.
the water like gone up to your ankles yet?
Not in any time that I've experienced it. We have though, part of my job is driving the trams that take you from the parking lot to the park, right? And
Oh, fun.
so there have been times when it is just raining cats and dogs absolutely mad, and it is a bit of a lake up um, on the roadway where we drive the trams. So we like drive it through, and it's like, yeah, just driving through a river.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, the walkways are usually
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I remember my last time going to Disney World. We were going on the safari at Animal Kingdom. It was sunny and it was great and it was cool. And then we got on halfway through. It starts dumping.
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Gross.
to my sister who bought dollar store ponchos. So we right at the end of the ride, we pulled those suckers out, and that was a lifesaver. But we're all in flip flops or sandals or whatever, and we're walking through like ankle deep water through the park. And it's yeah, that was an experience. So I hear ya.
Mm-hmm.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
My
Yeah.
washer's done.
Hey, your laundry's done. I was actually doing laundry today. People. Anyway. That's my word.
I love it.
Yep.
I
Yep.
love
Yep.
to
Yep.
hate it.
Yeah.
Hate to love it.
Jake, what do you think of people?
What do I think of? Well, I've seen a lot of people in this last month, and I can give you
What do
that
I think
opinion.
of those people?
I'll say that
Yeah,
off
has
the
your
record.
has your opinion changed of people?
Vile.
You could say that. You could say that my opinion of people has changed. Yes,
Okay.
there are plenty
Okay,
of good
but-
people. I'm not by no
For sure.
means.
Name 5.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
But the word people, at least,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna give pretty gross
Yeah.
people.
Nice.
Because
Yep.
I think the grosser word that we found is peephole. I think that is grosser.
Well, that's not a.
But
Is that even
I think
one
that's
word or is
2
that
words.
2? Yeah.
But both equally bad. Peep and hole.
either way, as a phrase, not good. People,
Yeah. That's no.
less gross. Still gross. Less
That's
gross.
fair. Okay. I'll take that.
Sarah.
Sarah.
I'm actually gonna give it a vile.
Hmm.
To me, I don't like it. I don't like that you could confuse it with peephole.
Case
And
in
then
point, we just did.
yeah, multiple times.
Mhm.
The other thing about that word, I think its spelling looks ugly,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
pardon me. There was something else I was gonna mention about it, and now I lost
That's okay.
what I was gonna say, but it was icky. I
Yeah.
don't like it. It's super nasty.
People.
So yeah, that's vile to
Mhm.
me.
Yeah. I'm going disgusting personally.
Wow, that's like this exact same rating as my word.
Yeah. Except we switched.
We did. We flippy
Yeah.
floppied.
And Jake's consistent. He's the consistent
I'm
one
consistent, yeah.
I think we
Mhm.
should just agree right now. Whatever he says, we're gonna give it the exact same rating. Okay,
today. No.
we made a pact.
I
Shh,
didn't.
he'll never
I
know.
did.
Wait, did I say that into my microphone?
You did.
Dang it!
But he doesn't hear anything through your microphone, only through my phone.
You're shattering illusions again. The audience doesn't have to constantly be reminded about how non-magical this recording experience is.
That's fair. I mean, I think it's pretty magical. I mean, the fact that
He
we
is
are
in Disney.
we are real time talking to Jake over a phone video calling
Magic.
where we
It is
can
pretty
see his
magic.
beautiful mustache.
Black magic sometimes.
I mean, it is sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway. Jake, what's your word?
My word today.
Tell us, Jake.
I feel like we've had plenty of words that are very specific, refer to very specific, individualized things. I'm going the other direction today. I'm taking a word that can mean a lot of things.
ambiguous.
It can mean anything. It can mean nothing at all. And I hate it for all of that.
What if it was ambiguous? That would
He
be
already
funny.
did that.
Oh, okay.
Ambiguity.
Oh well, yeah.
My
okay.
word
Anyway, keep going.
is thingy.
Thingy.
Thingy. You know, just grab the thingy.
Thingy.
Thingy. Thingy. Specifically with the Y at the end. It's not just thing. Thingy. Thingy is gross.
Yeah.
Thingy.
No, it is.
That thingy.
Thingy.
Especially when you say it a lot, like we just have, because then you're like, how hard do I pronounce that G? Is it
Thingy.
thingy or is it thingy?
Okay, I need you guys to clarify something for me here because I have been berated several times throughout my life about my G's. That I have been accused of saying them hard and aggressively, that in words that they aren't supposed to be. Like any ing word.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything.
So I say king.
It is.
And they say it's king. And I'm like, no, there's a G in it. They're like, well, ing is ing. And I'm like, yeah, ing. And then people they say stuff, they mention it. They're like, why are you saying it like that? I'm like, because there's a G in it. Does it have to not be pronounced?
No,
like thing.
I like follow through. I like the follow through.
I feel like
I'm gonna give the G its due.
Because I think king is another word. It's way too close to keen.
Well, and then
right?
Yeah, oh for sure.
Yeah.
But
so I think you say the G personally. Thingy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would go thingy.
I would like say it the other way. Thingy.
Thingy.
I probably would pronounce it that way though.
You would say thingy?
I think I would say get the thingy. Get the thingy. Thingy.
It's thingy.
It's like it's a thingy.
Like I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. I also don't think it's only right to say it without the hard G. I think that's just your verbal flair.
Thingy.
Right. Well, and that's what I'm saying. They usually will tell me that is incorrect. And I'm thinking, well, that just has to be where you're from.
Yeah.
I think it needs.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it needs to be a soft G. Like, I don't think I think it's still there, but it's.
So, in reference to a soft G, like if you were to just say a soft G, it would still be G.
I mean, yes.
It still isn't the softest letter that we have.
No, but there is a. It softens the word. It's I mean the letter sound.
That's another word. Soften.
Yeah, you can buy that one.
No, some people say. Have you heard someone say soften?
No,
they shouldn't.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that is wrong.
It is, and one of our someone we all know, which I shall not mention.
No, people like it actually. When
they were singing.
Yeah, I heard
singing,
it. I heard it.
Singing.
I heard it
on worship at church,
okay.
and the lyric was to soften my heart, and he sang to soften my heart, and I went.
I might know who you're talking about.
I
now.
know you know.
But yes, to soften my heart is wrong.
To soften my heart.
That
is really bad.
That's bad.
I didn't like it. It made me go in the middle of a very quiet moment at church. So yeah. Sorry, Jesus.
Oh no, now I actually it's two people. It's one of two people. People.
Gross.
But thingy. Hey, can you hand me that thingy over there?
Can you spell it in your mind with an IE instead of a Y?
to me that's like thingy, eh? It's like thingy, eh?
Thingy. Get that thingy.
I was thinking. I kind of been thinking bungee.
Get that thingy.
When you, yeah.
That thingy.
Hey, that thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gross.
For the thingy.
Especially for somebody to go grab that thingy. If it's anything to grab, I don't want to grab it. If you don't know what it is, I don't want to touch it.
If you don't know what it is, you shouldn't be touching it.
Hey, can you get me that thingy over there?
Get that thingy. I don't like it.
No.
Hit the thingy.
It surprisingly does have an entry in Merriam-Webster. I thought it might not because it is more of a slang word. But it does say it is something that is hard to classify or whose name is unknown or forgotten. So, But
I feel like
then-
that is how it's more used, is
Oh,
when
for
you
sure.
forget something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you
The
the
thingy,
thingy?
the-
Can you
the-
preceded by at least 2 or 3 snaps. Can you give me the thingy?
The thingy, and then you go the
And you wave your hands around a bunch, yeah.
What is it?
It's
The thingy.
Oh,
Yeah, you
man.
wave your hand like you have money. I don't know.
Jake, I wish we could go back in time and for you to do that in your presentation of the word. The word is
word is-
What is it? It's a what is the word? It's
it's a
you know,
thingy.
you know,
But
the
then
thingy.
you would have just
Thingy.
thought I still just didn't have my word.
true. It's very true.
Thingy. That's what it is.
But yeah. Oh man.
Urban Dictionary.
It's a fun word though.
It can be fun. Let's see. There are some good definitions here.
Maybe we
Used
should
to
get it on a
describe an
mug.
object in the spur of the moment when you have sudden brain fritz and forget exactly what you were gonna say. And then there's
Fritz.
this definition just says a technical
That is
term.
terrible.
Guy number 1, insert the thingy into the slot. Guy number 2, is that
Nope.
a technical term? Guy number 1, well, yes it is.
It is a
It
technical
is a
term.
technical term.
Yeah.
That's the smart aleck
It is the smart
anything.
Out,
Of
yeah.
like, is that the technical term?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You douche.
Oh, I think
It is.
I think I just got.
That's a bad word.
I don't know. I might have just. I think I have. Okay, yeah, I do. Oh, next step. It's next. I thought of a word when we were talking about.
I
It's a
also thought
technical
of a
term,
word.
and it's my word for next episode. So,
I got a word, but my phone's
Yep.
not here. I'll put it in later.
and
In the thing, the thingy.
The
thingy, yeah.
thingy. Yeah. Mm.
I'll put it in my thingy in my
Oh.
it's a
In
the
list. That's
thingy.
right.
right
The
there,
thingy.
Thingy.
right there. That. When you said it, it's just wrong.
Thank you.
But Sarah, you rate it first.
Yeah, I'm gonna rate that one pretty gross.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the grossest word I've heard. I do like discussing it though, and I think saying it has that kind of like that's so gross. I'm gonna keep saying it feel
Yeah.
to it.
Mhm,
So I'll
mhm,
probably say it
mhm.
multiple times today and just go thingy.
I can 100%
Mm.
see you saying that just to make someone mad. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what is it? It's a
It's a
thingy.
thingy.
I would.
I can see that.
What do you want? That thingy. Get it.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a whole bit now I'm running with. This is
Oh,
gonna
boy.
be a good day for me.
I'm okay that you're going to spend some time in Utah. So,
You want me to leave?
but then come back.
I'm gonna go there and
Get-
in the thingy and
Get rid of your thingy phase while you're
gonna-
down there, and
oh
then you
man,
can.
I'm
Come
gonna
back.
thingy it up.
Oh
Ooh.
boy.
I did think about not
I'm-
saying that sentence, and I decided to go with it.
I'm.
I made that conscious decision.
I'm. Yeah.
That's a decision.
Disgusting. That's my rating. Is disgusting. That
Disgusting.
is a disgusting word.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Jake, what do you rate your word?
I'm also going to give it disgusting. I do not think it's vile.
Yeah.
I think it is worse than, to me, it is worse than pretty gross because thingy, like just the fact that it makes me cringe so hard when it's just one letter. You know what I mean? Like, hey, go grab me that thing. It's like, oh, what thing? Like, that becomes a normal conversation, but go grab me that thingy. I'm like, no.
Sorry,
I'm
it
not
thumbs
gonna.
him down again.
I don't know. It's me
Thumb-
every single
thumb-
time.
How would you say it? Thumbs him down? Thumb
Thumb down to him.
Nope.
It just,
We'll get it. We'll
the
get
iPhone.
it.
I don't understand.
Sorry,
Apple.
it's just we don't know why it's happening.
Apple figured out. I'm just sitting here. I'm not even
They're
doing
like,
anything.
You suck. Hey, are you feeling a little bit good about yourself?
Yeah.
Well, too bad.
Yeah, maybe
I
that's
just-
your,
Thumbs down.
your FBI agent is just being like, dude, you're blowing it. Like, that sucked.
That sucked, man.
Maybe I don't
Bad
know.
podcast
Wait, are
moment.
you saying the FBI is listening into our phone call?
No, of
They-
course.
no,
I would
they're
never
just avid
insinuate
listeners
that, or that
of
birds are
this
not real.
conversation.
No, I would never say anything of that sort.
I think they just listened to EWIG, so
They should. I mean,
Probably,
it's a
yeah.
great podcast.
They're just trying to
So
get
they
that
can
early
learn.
access content. They're like, I mean, we can.
yeah, and
Mhm.
it's code words.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we are
Hurry up.
at the pronounce around.
Pronounce around.
Yes.
Does
yes.
that mean
yes,
we say
yes.
my word first?
We say your word first, and
Do you
you go
remember what it
first.
was? Oh, yes. I do
Mhm.
now. Bunions.
Oh, that was loud.
It's
It was. I'm sorry.
You peeked to the
I
microphone.
a
did.
loud brightness to that word.
It's a loud, bright bunion.
Loud, bright.
Do you paint it bright?
Mm,
Do
I
some
don't
foot
know.
painting?
No.
Ew, don't stick your foot up and show me. I don't want that. Seriously, got shoes
Mine's
on.
worse.
I don't know
Sarah's
if
got
it's
a shoe
worse.
on.
That's a dirty shoe.
It is a dirty shoe. Bunyan.
It's like that, George of the Jungle swings through the forest like, oh, that would be your like it's his sidekick. Yeah. Bunions. God, that's bad.
You're welcome.
I hate it. I hate Chet.
I hate it.
All right,
A classic.
Jake.
All right, I'm ready. Bunyan. It felt like I needed to go down.
Yeah, it felt like you're eating a big old dinner with your family and your like giant uncle just burps. That.
Or he's telling
Bunyan.
you a story of John Bunyan.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah.
Was it John Bunyan?
I think so.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
I was like, why does that sound wrong?
Paul Bunyan.
It's Paul Bunyan.
I mean, Paul John. That's pretty close.
yes, same
sure.
name, basically. And I feel like every John and Paul probably also feels that way. So,
100%. 100%.
yeah,
Ask your nearest
100%.
John
All
or Paul.
I will.
Yes, please.
Just like you ask your nearest, I heard this in the last episode. Ask your nearest.
Ask your nearest butler.
Yes, ask your nearest butler.
Wait, what?
That was one of my favorite phrases that he said in the last episode.
Oh.
Ask your nearest butler. So good. Okay, let's say your word.
Okay. People.
Mm-mm. That literally is a peephole. Like, if it were a sound, that would be it.
That's true, yeah.
I hate it.
It's-
I hate it.
You said that like you were trying to whisper it through the people, like that part in
Ew,
Frozen.
yeah, he had to like shoot it through the hole in the
Yuck.
wall.
Yuck.
Yuck.
That's
yuck.
gross.
I hate Chet.
That's gross.
Terrible.
Oh man.
All right. Pupil.
You say pupil?
I said pupil. I did. It
Yeah.
said somewhere like pupil, but I'm trying to throw the O in there because there is an O.
Yeah, like pupil.
Pupil.
Mm.
Pupil.
There we go.
People. Pupil.
There we go. That's
I'm
better.
just rapid
That's
fire.
better. Oh man.
Okay, here we go. People.
No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
You pee and then you pull.
You said the wrong part too long.
People. People. People.
No.
Come
Oh
together.
no, you're gonna ruin that song.
Strangers, neighbors.
I didn't
Our
even,
blood is
I
one.
didn't even, that song's ruined.
Is that
now.
on the set list anytime soon?
I don't
Because
know.
it might not be.
I hope not.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's a great song too. Ruined.
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 All right, Jake.
All right.
All right. I gotta really prepare for this. For this thingy. Thingy.
I just like the way you say, like your whole little like shoulder dip. It's
Yeah,
very,
shoulder dip.
Thing.
it's very thingy-esque.
Chin out.
You look
No.
sassy.
Get the thingy. It's,
You don't often look sassy, but you look
That-
sassy
that
when you
was-
do that.
That was very
It's-
sass.
It's the word. It's
It had the
what it does
sass.
to me.
It's not sus. It's sass.
It's not sus.
Not
It's very
sus.
sass.
Anyway.
Very sus.
Okay, thingy.
Mhm.
Just so you guys hear that
I was
G
gonna
in
say
there.
you were really hanging on that G.
Well,
I found
some
it.
G's are worth pronouncing.
Is there some built up rage?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of want to go like,
I felt it. I felt
when I
it.
say it. There you go.
I was gonna go for one pronunciation and then I changed my mind. Thingy!
You're just like swinging from the trees today.
Yeah.
That is your vibe.
I guess.
You're just
Especially
I
from
guess.
vine to
he's
vine here.
bringing, even on a word you would not expect it to,
Banyan!
he's bringing in the Cameron windup. All that
Yeah.
thingy.
Well, actually, earlier in the episode, I started to say something, and then you made me laugh, and I was really going for that Cameron windup, and then I just lost
the
it.
Cameron wind
And
up.
yeah,
I want you to
so,
know this, guys,
Yeah.
and so that way you never forget that
Okay.
bunions are just a people thingy,
How long have you been thinking about that?
just barely,
Okay, good.
just barely.
Just a people thingy.
Bunions, a
Bunions?
people thingy. It's a story. That's the title
You-
of
The
you
our
know-
book.
bunions
you
thingy,
know-
people.
Yeah. You know what's a gross
People
thingy?
bunions.
You know what's a gross people thingy? A bunion.
That is a gross people thingy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, people thingy is gross. It's the people thingy.
You got him.
I love when anytime, man, he needs to slide right off the couch kind of thing.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When he's like, if I were standing, I would have fallen
Yeah.
onto the floor.
Straight.
Mhm.
Yeah, straight back.
Thankfully, I am seated.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I am seated.
In case you're wondering, we are
Don't worry.
all
We are
seated.
all seated, just like we all have mustaches.
Every one of us.
Single one of us.
But only
Yeah.
one of us has named their mustache.
Yes.
I think that's me.
Oh, are they referencing you? Well, then maybe two of us.
Wait, you've named your mustache?
Maybe.
How have I not heard about this yet?
What's rude is I was definitely talking about me.
Oh.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
The mustache apparently makes me look like any number of celebrities. That is one thing I've taken away from working around so many people. I've had people tell me I look
and their
like
thingies.
Edward Norton. Had people tell me I look like Rooster from
Okay,
Top
I
Gun.
could see that because
No, that one. I was just thinking that one. Rooster.
that
Miles.
one, Miles.
Yeah.
No, I could see the Edward Norton one, and I don't know if you know this. It's not the exact same, but there is a quality to your voice that sounds like Edward Norton.
I don't.
Which is not bad. I like Edward Norton. He's awesome.
Oh, maybe. I also Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No,
I got that one the other day. And then
Maybe in your
Jeff
eyes.
You got
Foxworthy. And at that point I was like, that is just the mustache. It is only
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
yeah. But no,
So
it's
it
the
is
eyes.
A Jeff
It's the
Foxworthy mustache.
It
though.
is. But the eyes, I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Well, remember what was that one time where we're like, well, especially not so much now since you cut all your locks
Mhm.
off. But remember we had a Matthew McConaughey moment with
Oh,
him
No,
too.
Mhm.
that's the clear winner in my opinion.
I think him, or honestly, I am shocked I didn't see the Edward Norton thing sooner because the minute you said it, I went, "Yep, I get it. I get it."
Yeah.
I had a
You know?
guest literally just like he was on a tram and he was showing he was holding his phone out to me. And normally when people do that, they're like asking where they're like showing me a picture of the sign where they parked and asking me where it is. And so in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to answer the same question again. And it's just a picture of Edward Norton. He's like, dude, you look just like him. Just cracked me up.
Do you get a talk on the tram? Or is that part of your job?
Yes. So it's so on the tram there are two jobs. It's driving, which obviously no talking because you're just eyes on the road.
Yeah. you're
But
just
then the one on
driving,
the back, the spieling, is like all talking. Like that is all you do pretty much.
Driving and spieling. Wow.
Yes,
You can write that word down if you want.
Wow. You need to write that word down
I think so.
on like it's
So,
gotta be in the 100.
I feel like what you
range
could
at
be
this point.
doing then when you are spieling, you could be saying, "Welcome to Disney parks. Here is a list of the grossest words I know." And then you just start saying a bunch of
Is that allowed? Like, do you have a very tight script, or can you kind of have some fun?
It is not a tight script by any means. We definitely throw some, dare I say, nonsense in there.
I like some good gray area
I like
when
it.
it comes to, work
I'm glad that the mouse hasn't cut down so hard on the tram
It is like
trolley.
there are some
Tram
things
trolley.
that we have to make sure we say for safety reasons that we definitely always
Sure.
say. But
Sure.
Jimmy Tram
in
trolley.
after once we say that, it's like, all right, we've got 210 people captive audience here. Like we got to make this a little
Yeah.
bit interesting.
Yes. Also, when you started saying that, I started thinking Chim Chimney.
Trimmy tram trolley, trimmy tram trolley, trimmy tram trolley, trolley.
Yep, that's what
That's
I was
great.
thinking. Oh, guys, this has been an episode.
I love
Good
episodes.
We're very close to an hour, and if you stuck around with us this long in today's episode, you are one of our favorite family members.
I think if you stuck around this long, then you deserve this outro.
Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word just sucks if you really let it. Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word is gross if you